Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make 3 homemade vanilla ice cream recipes without cream, eggs, and an ice cream machine. Because these recipes don't have any cream, they're technically not ice cream, they're more like ice milk, and the third recipe is really just frozen yogurt, but they still taste just as good. So let's get started. For the first ice cream recipe, this is made with just 3 simple ingredients. So into a medium saucepan, add in the whole milk, or for a more creamy ice cream, you can use half and half. And sugar. And heat them on the stove over medium heat until the sugar dissolves. It doesn't have to come to a boil. Stir it occasionally. Then remove it from the heat. And add in the pure vanilla extract, not imitation. This is not only for flavor, but it also helps the ice cream to not freeze rock solid, because the pure vanilla extract has alcohol, and alcohol doesn't freeze at 0 degrees. Mix it until it's combined. Then let it cool completely. You can place it into the fridge to make it cool faster. Now to make this without an ice cream machine, pour it into a loaf pan. We freeze it in a loaf pan because it freezes faster and more evenly. Cover the top in plastic wrap and place it in the freezer for 1 hour. And place a medium bowl into the freezer as well so it gets nice and cold for when we use it later. Take the ice cream base out of the freezer and stir it well. Not much will have happened at this point, that's totally fine. Wrap it up again and place it back into the freezer for another hour. Take it out and stir it again. It's important to stir it as it freezes to get rid of the big ice crystals. The more you stir it as it's freezing, the more soft and smooth the ice cream will be at the end. And if you do have an ice cream machine, definitely use it. This is just for those of you who don't have one. And I also have another video showing other ways to make ice cream without an ice cream machine. This is just another method of doing it. So you need to freeze it for 1 hour at a time and stir it well. And once it starts freezing and you see these ice crystals forming, you then need to freeze it for 30 minutes at a time. Take it out and stir it, and repeat until it's about a soft serve consistency. Then remove the chilled mixing bowl from the freezer. Pour the ice cream into the bowl. And whisk it really well to break up all those big ice crystals so the ice cream is as smooth as possible. You can even use an electric mixer or immersion blender to really get it smooth. Just make sure to work quickly before the ice cream melts too much. Then cover it in plastic wrap or pour it into an airtight container and freeze it for at least 4 hours until it's frozen solid. Then when you're ready to serve, just scoop some out and serve. The next ice cream recipe uses evaporated milk. So into a large mixing bowl, add in the whole milk or half and half, evaporated milk, sugar, pure vanilla extract, and salt, which is optional. It just enhances the flavor even more. Whisk them for a minute until most of the sugar is dissolved. Then pour it into a loaf pan and freeze it for 1 hour. And do the same freezing and stirring process as before. This one will take longer to freeze because there's much more ice cream base. For me, it took a total of 6 hours. So So freeze it for 1 hour at a time and stir it until you see it starting to freeze and form ice crystals. Then freeze it for 30 minutes at a time and stir until it's a soft serve consistency. Pour it into a chilled mixing bowl and beat it to get it as smooth as possible. I'm using an immersion blender this time. Pour it into airtight containers and freeze it for at least 4 hours until frozen solid. Then scoop it out and serve. Then the third recipe is really just frozen yogurt. So into a medium mixing bowl, add in the plain whole milk yogurt, sugar, pure vanilla extract, and salt, which is optional, and mix them until they're combined. Pour it into a loaf pan and freeze and stir it as usual. This one doesn't take as long as the others because the yogurt is thick and it freezes faster. Then once it's a soft serve consistency, pour it into a chilled mixing bowl. Beat it until it's as smooth as possible, working quickly before it melts too much. Pour it into an airtight container. And freeze it until it's solid, at least 4 hours. Then scoop it out and serve. And that's how to make 3 homemade vanilla ice cream recipes without cream, eggs, and an ice cream machine. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give this video a like and check out my channel for many more videos and subscribe to my channel for more to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.